There's a new report from NPR that talks about the fact that Ron DeSantis has run such a horrific presidential campaign, and he's pissed off so many Republicans in the state of Florida who still love Donald Trump, that not only is it likely that DeSantis will not even get close to the White House in 2024, but the problem is so bad that the termed out DeSantis might have ended his political career forever. And the thing I love most about this report from NPR is because that is literally what I have been telling y'all for over a year. If DeSantis can't pull off a victory in 2024, it's over for him, because his term as Florida governor ends in 2026. So by the next presidential election, he'll have been out of office, out of the headlines, out of the spotlight for 2 full years, which is an eternity in the political world. So I'm glad to see that NPR has finally picked up on that. But again, I've been saying it for over a year. But NPR, of course, they come with more evidence than I've been able to produce, which is wonderful. I was just basing that on my experience. But they've talked to Trump supporters down here in Florida who are pissed off that Ron DeSantis even ran for president in the first place. They view it as a slap in the face to Donald Trump, and because of that, he has now lost their support. They have said they're not going to vote for him ever again. That's a big deal. Like, you made us so mad, we don't like you anymore now and forever. We're already willing to stake that forever flag there, saying we're done with you for good. But it gets even worse, because a new poll came out last week that shows that Ron DeSantis is actually losing popularity here in the state of Florida. Here's what happened. Ron DeSantis had a 54% approval rating in the state of Florida over the summer. That approval rating has now dropped down to 50%, and his disapproval rating has also jumped from 43% to 50%. So he's 50-50 for the first time in his administration. This man has been in office, for 5 years now? He's going on his 6th. And he now has gotten more unpopular than ever. Now, Donald Trump has slipped a couple points in the state as well, but he's still riding much higher than Ron DeSantis is. But what's happening is that Florida has real problems. I mean, I've sat here and I've talked about them. We've got insurance company leaving in droves so that people can't buy home insurance. We have the highest housing price increase in the country. Our economy is in utter shambles. Our environment is being polluted and destroyed. And even the most conservative voters in this state are starting to take notice of that. And I think some of them, at least the more moderate ones, are starting to look at this and realize, like, wait a minute, we've had Republicans running this state now for 25 years, and things literally get worse every year. Maybe it's time for a change. Now, does that mean that I think Florida's going to go for Biden in 2024? Absolutely not. The polls show us that Donald Trump's going to win the state, possibly by double digits. Florida is a red state. It is not a swing state. But if we have a few more years of horrific Republican rule, which is pretty much a guarantee at this point, maybe it becomes a swing state again. But in the meantime, it is a red state, but it's a red state filled with Republicans that are angry at Republicans. So that kind of counts for something, right? Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.